can't even say the word earlier, and I'm going to finish slightly earlier as well, because I just want to see, it's the weekend's nearly over, and I just want to watch something on the television and have a relax. And I'm just, So, how has everybody been? All the millions of people tuning in to see this. How have you all been? So, you might have seen my snow video, which I filmed at the beginning of the week. And then I was going to do it on my laptop. I was going to edit it and sort it all out. But unfortunately, on Thursday, my laptop died. It just sort of went blip, 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 and then this blue screen of death came with a big smiley facey thing on it, which I'm not sure, it's sort of on its side. I'm not quite sure why a smiley face. And then it turned off. And then when I thought, it's done that before. So, although it hasn't, but it's done it before on other laptops that have come back to life. So I tried it again, I put it on, and it said there was no hard disk. So I looked everywhere, and it says, oh, well, what you've got to do is you've got to run this F2 and put the thing and test the hard drive, and then it'll all come back. So I did that, and it said, no, you don't have a hard drive. I'm like, and then it said, no, we can't do that. And then I thought, oh no, well, I'll open it up again. I'll open it up. Just for the first time, not again. So I unscrewed all the screws and nothing happened. And then I realised, after we looked it up a little bit more, that there were more screws underneath there was like a long strip of plastic. So I took all of them off, and it still wouldn't open. So I prized it apart. I was and the hard drive looked alright. I don't know, what am I supposed to be looking for? All the connections were still there. See, what had happened a little bit before it went is I'd been trying to talk to my mum, because I'd ordered her some masks online, and I think some of them were a bit smaller than others. And she's got a new tablet, and because I got a tablet for her, well, I didn't get a tablet for her, but I ordered it for her, and she paid for it, and it went to her house. But my brother needed a tablet, so she gave him the tablet, and then he got a new one, which is terrible and doesn't work. And then he broke the other tablet, and so that tablet she can't get it back. And so it was really frustrating, because I was using my laptop to try and contact her, and the picture was terrible, and I was trying to tell her that this mask was supposed to go on a certain way, and it was getting so frustrating. And she was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, and I brought the laptop up here where I am now, and it sort of slammed against this bit here and slightly cracked just around. I didn't notice the crack. It just sort of jarred it. It's falling over. Just sort of jarred it at the top, just near on the plastic bit. I didn't notice that, and I carried on using it. It was fine. I thought, it sounds a bit like jarred, but that's all right. So I'm wondering whether that's something to do with it, because then I looked, and there's a tiny crack in the plastic, and it sort of made a sort of snappy sound. But I'm looking, and I can't see any lead that's obvious. So that laptop isn't coming back to life. I did finally, I looked inside. I don't know whether the hard drive is... I am early, yes. I was just saying, I don't know whether my hard drive on my laptop is completely buggered, but it didn't come back. None of the things that it said on the internet to do. Hello, yeah, came back. So I was just like, I've had 2 laptops die. This is only about a year old, just over, I think. And I've had 2 laptops die on me before that, so I've known to mostly back stuff up. But, as what always happens, I go, it'll be alright, and then I leave it for months and months without backing stuff up. So I'm pretty sure there's probably stuff on that laptop. That's fine. I'm pretty sure there's stuff on that laptop that I probably need, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm just going to forget about it because it's too late. It's mostly probably videos. I didn't write much. I think most of the stuff that I've written, I've backed up. But I haven't written much lately. Have I backed it up? So I don't know whether there's stuff on there. There's certainly software. I didn't install things like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and stuff like that, which really, this computer has been acting up for a couple of weeks. It's like I sat there and I'm just like, nothing's loading. Because we got new internet, but it's like nothing's loading for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I think maybe it was on its way out. And the crack thing, the crack that I meant, not the crack in the top, it was just a coincidence. Anyway, I was like, ugh. So I had to order a new laptop. So I've ordered a reconditioned one to come at some point. Anyway, the reason that I didn't, back to the point, the reason that I didn't edit the video of the snow earlier is because I was going to do it on the laptop. But then I tried doing it on my phone, and then somebody pointed out that I'd got free software, and I used it a couple of weeks ago, and it didn't have a logo on the bottom, like a watermark. But I used it yesterday, and it says Power Director on the bottom, which is the software. And so it's like, I didn't even know it was going to do that, and it was 720, so it wasn't full HD. So I was like, oh no. But it's like the best I can do with limited resources, just using my phone to try and move things around. So it was quicker actually than using my laptop, because my laptop's been so slow that when I've been trying to do stuff, it's been like that. So I ordered a new laptop, and that should be coming next week. And it's very awkward because I've also got a live gig. Not a live gig, but a live on the internet gig, which I was going to pre-record. I was going to pre-record a 5-minute spot and send it off to the Zoom Facebook message. I'm not entirely sure what the platform is, but it's on Wednesday, and I've forgotten about it. But also, I couldn't do it. Was it? It was all right for my phone, wasn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Philip. But I was supposed to do this video for this pear-shaped comedy thing, which is. Pear-shaped used to be like in real life, and I've done pear-shaped in Edinburgh, but I've never done it. It was in London for ages, and I never did it in London. But I'll be in London when I'm doing it now. I was like, oh no, I can't pre-record it because nothing's working, and it's all gone horribly wrong. So I was like, I was gonna cancel it, but then I thought, no, I'm just gonna have to use my phone to do the gig on my phone. Hello, Green Machine. I'm going to do the gig on my phone. I haven't written anything for it. I've got no material. So in the next 3 days, I'm going to have to write the material and do this gig using my phone. Somehow, I've mainly avoided doing internet gigs because I was like, I don't know what to do. I still don't know what to do, but I've got one on Wednesday. So, and I can't use my laptop because there's no laptop. I will get one at some point, but not yet. This is the thing. You can't really do without this technology. It's fortunate that my phone is still working. Thank you, Philip. This is the same phone. It's fortunate that this phone is still working because I've got no other way of contacting people. So I'm going to have to somehow get Zoom on this tiny screen. It's this big. That big. That's how big my phone is. It's obviously bigger than that because it's not. If I go like that, anyway, not very big. It's going to be awkward, and if there's loads of people on it, I'm just going to be like, where are they? I don't know. I can't see them. It's too small. Little tiny faces all over there. Zoom, I'm like, with the Zoom, I'm not entirely sure. With Microsoft Teams, I'm just like, Microsoft Teams is buggy as everything, but it does let you have more people on it. Is one good thing. It's not so good for presenting things, really. You're just like, there it is. Where is it? There it is. What's gone? It's disappeared. There's like little things everywhere. So I'm not running the gig, so there's that. So hopefully the person running it will know where to put the screen. But I am gonna have to write. This is like, the thing is, any material I had pre-lockdown. I hadn't done many gigs pre-lockdown. They were mainly poetry and spoken word ones for about a year. I'd sort of avoided the live comedy anyway. So the material that I had from before lockdown was anciently old. So old that it may as well have been buried. Like that dinosaur footprint that they found on Barry Beach. It was like that old. That's how old my material was before lockdown. And now, since everything's happened, this whole situation, it's definitely not relevant anymore. Hello. So anything that I had is just irrelevant now. So I'm going to have to think of something that's not too depressing for the current situation, but still relevant. It's not going to be, is it going to be topical? Maybe I'll just be all sort of talking about badgers and honey and stuff like that. That's, Whimsical. I'll just be whimsical. That'll be great. Whimsy. Yay! So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Something. Really something. Getting back into the gigging vibe. Yee. Bodgers and badgers, badgers and bodgers. Bom, bom, bombity, bom. Because everybody knows badgers love. That's right, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Anyway, that's not going to be material. That's definitely not. So yeah, it's quite a while since I wrote material. And I've also agreed to write something for a friend of mine's Spooky History, Ash Bryce's Spooky History, which is on a different channel, which I think I might have said. So I'm going to write that, which also I was going to use, it was supposed to be for February, I thought. Exactly, honey badgers, both things mixed up. Anyway, I was going to do spooky stuff, writing like the little script for that, for him to do, and then he's got like all the things and I do all the research on my laptop. I got no laptop, so I contacted him. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. He's like, oh, that's all right. Wasn't expecting it until March. You got everything for February, so I'm like, hooray, phew. But I have got a lot of meetings, internet meetings. They just keep coming. I'm just like, and they all at once as well. So I'm working in the day. So I work in the day, and then I'm like, oh no, not another internet meeting. Like my eyes are just like, no, not more internet meetings. But then again, I spend most of my time on the internet, so maybe it's more productive to do that rather than playing Merged Dragons, which is what I did last weekend, which I didn't do this week. This weekend, this has been like a really long weekend, because on Friday night, I thought it was Saturday, and then I had all of Saturday, and then I woke up again on Sunday. I thought, oh, it's Monday. It's like, no, it's Sunday. Today's gone very quickly, but up until then, it's felt like twice as much weekend, mainly because I haven't had a laptop. I've still had my phone, but it's like, I've had to take more breaks. Maybe that's what it is. More breaks from, and I still played Merged Dragons, but I didn't have an event last weekend. It was like a get all the dragons. It's like, and this weekend it's like, make a tree. It's a boring as hell game, but yet still I'm like, oh, look, I get 5 mushrooms and I'll make some more mushrooms by sticking the mushrooms together. Mushrooms and trees and dragons. Ooh. It's a terrible game. I'm not sure. I keep thinking I'm going to have to take this off. That's what I was thinking. I'll take it off my phone and then I'll do loads of work because I'll have more time to do work. And then my laptop broke and then I'm like, oh, well, what have I got left except for these stupid games? A while ago, my brother said that I should do, is it ASMR? That sounds like Gollum, doesn't it? That's the trouble. If I did ASMR, it will sound like Gollum. Oh, there's material there. Maybe I'll do material about that. I'll have to develop it in the next ASMR. Oh, I just got a message because I did something in a Welsh forum. I'm learning Welsh, as you all know. I'm learning the Welsh. And somebody said, whoa, what's this word? Why is this word not being used in this context? It's like, wow, well, because of this, la 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 la. Do you like ASMR? I've not really watched anything, so I've got very limited idea of what it is. But I know it's all whispering and making noises, which sounds to me like something so annoying and irritating. I do not get it, but I'm sure that many are. Is this not just annoying? And that's creepy, isn't it? Creepy as anything. But I'm sure that it's very nice. It seems a bit weird and kinky to me. But that's just me. I did my washing today and I tried to dry it because I put all my bedclothes and everything, all my clothes, and then I did just 2 washes, unheard of, 2 washes in one day, because I needed to do my bedclothes because they're a bit, you forget about them, don't you? And I didn't want to be all itchy and horrible. But then the dryer isn't working properly, so after ages and ages and ages, they're still soaking wet, and I had to put them on the radiator, and I'm probably not going to have anything to, so I'm going to have to wait before I can have a sleep, because all my stuff is very, very, it's not dry. Yes, my parents have been. Are you saying yours have been? My parents have been. Is that a coincidence, or do you know somehow? Have you been spying on my parents? My parents have had the thing. Yes, because my mum had it. She had it on Thursday, and my dad went along because they had a cancellation. He hadn't heard, and my mum's like, why has my husband not been heard? Why have they not said he could have it? And they're like, oh, we'll see. Ding. Maybe there's like everybody's, oh, good, Philip. That's good. Everybody's been doing it this week. And a friend from school as well. So everybody's got it this week. Yay. Not me. But that's alright, because I'm not in the vulnerable category. And my friend from school and other people are. So that's fine. I think I'm quite low down the list. Somebody on my friends list said that they were 52 and they've got one in July. So I've no idea when mine's going to be, if ever. I do work in education, but that's not on the list of people that need to be done. No. You can go, I'm looking after kids now, all on my own. That's what I do. Just, if it's a smaller group than it was, it went up to nearly 15, and then they were like, that's too many, so now it's down to 6. 6! Manageable group. So that's fun. We've been doing lots of Go Noodle. Have you seen Go Noodle? It's where you do little dances, and there's one with football where you football, soccer, football. Look it up. Soccer. Go Noodle. I love soccer. So that's pretty much what I've been doing all week, is just playing. I love soccer. And doing it along with the kids. Soccer. And Baby Shark. Even though they're not really the age group for Baby Shark. Who doesn't love Baby Shark? 20 million. Oh, have they? Oh, where's that? Here? I don't know where that is. Anyway. I don't know what's happening this week. Anyway, I will hopefully. Oh, in America. There's all sorts of shenanigans. That's a good word. Shenanigans happening, isn't there? Loads of shenanigans. So there's not going to... I heard there was going to be more snow this weekend. And there isn't. There hasn't been any. So I don't know. So I'm probably never going to use my... Well, I thought they were called snowshoes. But everyone's like, they're not called snowshoes. But they seem to be ice and snow. Something being with C. Not crampons. That sounds weird. Crops. There's a word for it, and I knew what it was. I put it in the comments. I found out what it was. That's what they are. They're the same as things that go. You can get the same things for cycling, and somebody said golf shoes, but I'm not going to get to use them again. I used them 3 times, like twice on Monday and once on Tuesday, and then there was no ice, so no point. Crampons, they're like a little bit like crampons, but they're not crampons, because crampons have got big spikes in them, and these are tiny spikes. There's another word that's not crampons, that's like that, but shorter. Is it snowing now? My parents said it was snowing in Pontypool area. So it's, but when you look up snow and ice shoes crampons, then you get the first hit that I got on my internet was a picture of these very things that I put on myself. I think that you can still call them snowshoes, or snow and ice shoe thingy things that go on some shoes, thingy thing shoes. No, Groupons, maybe. No, there's another word for it. I can't remember what it was. Did they? Oh, that's bad, Ian. Oh no. Well, I hope they sort that out. Oh. Oh, Ian. Hello. Did you try to friend me on Facebook? Cleats. That's it. Philip. Cleats. Cleats. That sounds like something from. That sounds like something that people in the Appalachian Mountains might call their son. Cleats. That's probably somehow not appropriate, is it? Anyway, that's what it sounds like. So, yeah, that comments, yes, comments. Are they good? Yes, they are. They're very good because I didn't slip once, but maybe I wouldn't have done anyway. But they were. It was very icy, and while I was there was somebody wearing a tracksuit, no coat, no mask, and white trainers, and nearly fell over, a young guy. And I was like, yeah, Schadenfreude. It's like, oh, well, you should get some of these. I had them on backwards at the time. At that point, they were, my cleats were on backwards. But then I got it sorted. I don't know whether they're going to last, because I stretched them so much, put them on the wrong way, and then they fell off. I think they might not last another snow or another ice, so it's probably just as well. But I don't think they're very expensive, so I could always get more if more ice comes. But then it'll be too late, because by the time they come, it'll be another 10 years before we get ice and snow that I will need them for. I could do that, Andy. I could very well do the moon walking with them. I don't know. Walking on the moon with cleats on. That's my next video. I'm going to go to the moon and walk on the moon. They're not very good for walking on surfaces that aren't ice and snow. They're just clippity-clop, 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 clip, clip, clip. And you feel really, and I think you'll slip. Because they're not for, I mean, there's nothing to grip onto. They're really weird walking on carpet. And they're very weird walking on hard surfaces that aren't ice. And the trouble was, when I was wearing them, there was vast stretches of no ice, and then there was more ice. Which has more side effects? Which are you talking about? Are we back to that? Yeah, I don't know. My parents didn't feel very well after Thursday, but I think they're all right now. So better than, I see, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah. Don't know. Not sure. So, I wouldn't know. And I don't know which one they had, because I don't think they tell you. I think they just stick it in and wriggle it about and then go, there you go, you're done, and we'll give you another one that might or might not be the same one. Is it not? Oh, I don't think any of them are fun, really. Who'd have fun with that? Yeah, so, I don't know. It's all... Got some shopping yesterday, and it all came, which is unheard of. And I got baconaise, which is vegan mayonnaise with vegan bacon flavour. I don't know what it tastes like, but I've been trying to order it for weeks, but it's been out of stock. It's like, I'm gonna have it because I'm determined to eat it. And I also got some salted caramel ice cream. That's not ice cream, that's dairy-free ice cream. It's a Magnum dairy-free salted caramel. Yes. I went, yes. I will have some of that. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yum. I haven't had that yet either. So that'll be exciting. So I've got lots of food. If I get snowed in, I will have ice cream in winter, of course. If you can have tea in a hot climate, you can have ice cream in a cold climate. Why ever not? There are no rules. Rules. I spurn rules. Don't have rules. So yeah, ice cream in winter, of course. But I've got lots of snacks and lots of yummy. I got some shiitake burgers today. That was nice. But the reviews were like, they were the best burgers ever. I've never had vegan burgers that are so good. I'm like, yeah, they were all right. They weren't anything special. They were made of shiitake mushrooms. They were nice. Ish. You brush your teeth with tea? Okay. Or do you have the tea and then brush your teeth? Ice cream vans don't matter. Well, there was an ice cream van the other day. It's like, of all things, we heard an ice cream van outside going away. Oh, I see, Ian. Uh, and we looked. It's like, really? It's not really the time to stop to get people to come and get your ice cream, is it? Or isn't it? I don't know. I'm not sure. I suppose if everybody's socially distanced, I really wouldn't want to get an ice cream. Like with it's like, here's an ice cream. It's like, oh no, you coughed on it. Ew. So yeah, don't think I would want to. I don't mind. Just see, I name drop here. I met Cilla Black once. That's not the end of the story. At an event, she was doing some. She hadn't done any work for a while, and she was coming back, and she was doing a sort of talk show on one of the satellite channels, and there was a big event, and she was there, and she was very nice, and she talked to me, and she said, and I'm not going to do the Liverpool accent, but she said, don't eat any of the stuff, the food that isn't wrapped food only. And she said something about the waiters do things to the food, and I was like, well, that's a little bit paranoid. But that's one thing she said, wrapped food only. And I was like, that's a bit weird, but all right then. But she was right. Wrapped food only. Stuff that has been hermetically sealed like a little mummy in a tomb. And it's all... But don't eat mummies in a tomb. I don't think that's very nice, really. But it's just, nice and clean. So don't eat anything unless it's individually wrapped. So Cilla Black, prophetess. Is it a prophetess? Just a prophet. There's no prophetesses. There's no S's on the end of it. No, we don't need to be sexist and pointlessly gender prophets. Profits. There's profits to be had. Yeah. Anyway, wrap foods, prophets of doom. Yes, it is a prophet. There's no S's on the end, for sure. Anyway, I'm going to just wrap this up now because I want to see something before the end of my weekend. My weekend's almost over. It'll be like, oh no, and now I have to work and work and work and Zoom and Zoom and Zoom and work and work and work and Microsoft Teamsy, worky, Zoomy, and other internet programs that require me talking into them. There's going to be at least 4 this week, 4 different separate ones that I'm going to have to use. And I think I've got I've got 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday and 1 on Wednesday, and every single day other ones. I'm fed up with this. And then I'm doing the live streams. I like doing the live streams because I've got the control over it and I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know, what's going to happen. But the rest of it, yeah. Always wear a mask. I do always wear a mask. I do not set aside. I just drink my coffee just as I'm just coming out of my house because there's nobody there very early in the morning. It's, before 8 o'clock, and then as I round the corner, on my mask goes, and for the rest of the time, and I put my hand gel on before I put the mask on, and after I put the mask on, and hand gel everywhere, and then I go walking, la 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 la. Avoid people, very, very, I was going to say avoid people like the plague, exactly like that, avoid them, but just people smoking in the streets, and I'm having to go, no, unclean, and then I wear it all day, and then I don't. So, mostly wearing a mask. Anyway, I'm going to go now and watch something and have a cup of tea and then go to sleep in my probably still damp sheets that probably haven't dried properly. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.